So
Hello.
we took a little morning trip to Washington. We're in Vancouver. We have the mics. We figured out what the issue was. There's a different setting that it's like a noise cancellation feature on the mics. So I'm hoping that you guys could actually enjoy this feature. So the guy we're featuring today just pulled up, and it's cool because he actually applied on the website on the whole application process. For anybody that wants to be featured on the channel and you want to apply to be featured, I'm gonna put the link below right here on the Speed Options website. Click the link, drop a little info about yourself, your car, photos, and who knows, you might get featured on the next channel, or you might get featured on the next feature. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Let's get into this video. So we are in Washington. We're in Vancouver, right?
Vancouver, Washington.
So Steven actually applied online through the application process, and that's the reason why we're here today featuring his car. So Steven, I've seen the quality of cars that come out of Washington. Got a few of the homies that live here as well, and your four-door definitely stands out to me because it's just, four-doors are very slept on
Right.
across the world, and you've built this car very subtle street car per se. You said you built the car for a street car. So let's dive into the car. What got you into Hondas?
So like when I was in high school, around actually my freshman year in high school, I was living in Florida at the time, and this is like back in like, God, this is how old I am, like 99, and there was this like, and I was living in South Florida at the time, so like I didn't see really a whole lot of Honda game out there, but I saw like Expeditions and like Navigators and Tahoes like for days out there sitting on dubs like back in like 20s, and like if you had 22s, that was like, you were like the lick.
Yeah.
And so that got me into it at that time. And I just remember like I wanted an Expedition really bad, and I wanted to just slam it on some dubs and kind of be like just like on like all like the Cash Money videos and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And just wanted to dip around in one of those, and I just remember like locking my eyes on all the time on those mainly SUVs. And but it actually goes back beforehand actually, because like my father, he was a big lowrider builder in San Diego. And I don't know if you're familiar with New Wave, but he was a part of that crew. And that goes back to the 70s, and they did a lot of creative stuff. A lot of creative stuff. My dad's a body guy, so he's a painter and also a body guy. He owned a body shop, so that was actually a good part of it. But like I never really it never really stuck to me as far as that side of it until like later on in my life. And then like I said, fast forward to like 2001 maybe, and you know Fast and Furious came out, and I had a buddy of mine, his name was Serge, and he had a black Integra GSR. And that thing had a Wings West body kit on it, and slammed on the stock GSR blades, and that thing was just the dopest thing I've ever seen. And at the time, I was locked, and then it began from there. Reading like Super Street magazine, Import Tuner, you name it. I used to cut out the little pictures of the on the cars. And instead of like, you remember like the clear folders? And you set them inside, they have like a little collage, and just like walk around your folder and just be like, yo, check this out. This is like what I want to get. Like this is like my deal. And and then it started from there. And then I got, like I was telling you earlier, I got my first job at Jack in the Box, and saved up a bunch of paychecks, you know, sweat my butt off making like tacos and like burning my hands on French fries and stuff like that. And saved up some money. And then, like I said, I told you earlier, my pops helped me out a little bit, and so I went and bought I looked through the little classifieds. Remember the little classifieds back in the day? and I found a Prelude, 92 Honda Prelude, or 94, excuse me, SI. I can't remember the specific color name, but it's the dark blue one.
Okay.
And saw it. I went out to, I think I bought it out in Monrovia.
Okay.
And bought the car, and yeah, I did my first swap in that thing. I blew out the transmission twice, sent it down to Mexico because I had family down in Tijuana, and they did a transmission repair there. Got it back. I raced the Nova, and I got freaking smoked, and I killed my clutch, spun all the pedals in there and everything.
Oh no.
And then my dad's like, "Hey, do you want to get an engine swap for this?" I was like, "Bet." And so I went and got a JDM H22 from Nippon Motors in Cerritos.
Okay.
And that's where it started.
Nice. So let's get into your Civic. So what year is your sedan?
The year is the car?
Yeah.
It's a 98 Civic sedan LX.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know some of the LXs, they come with like a tannish interior.
Yeah, the peanut butter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually slept on interior in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go on with the aero and the exterior. What do we have going on right now?
So right here, start off first. I got our first Wohlings hood, first generation. A first Wohling rep, front lip, CTR grill, and custom fenders. These are Track Life reps, but with my touch on it.
Okay.
I put some carbon fiber pieces. I did a carbon fiber grill. Like I explained earlier, I have some acquaintances in the composite industry, so they were able to come help me out and sell me some scraps from time to time.
Okay.
And then we got again a rep side view mirrors. Decided to paint them red because I kind of want to go with like that Group A kind of look.
Okay. Okay.
I see some people do it, but I don't see a whole lot of people in the States do it. So I was like, why not?
Yeah.
And of course, I accented it with the red stripe just to kind of give it the little funk. And then it goes well with the Volk TE37s SLs with the red stickers and the red lug nuts. And so it all ties into together.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course the rare bronze Valeos headlights, which is probably one of my favorite touches to this car.
Yeah.
It just gives it such a really cool touch. It complements the red, and it complements the whole car, in my opinion.
Yeah, I never noticed those. They came bronze. Does it come off a CTR?
I believe they were optional for all models.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't realize these were actually in existence until like 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
So I knew that they had the gunmetal Valeos, but I had no idea they had the bronze Valeos. So I'm pretty sure you could back in the day get them maybe I don't know, but maybe overseas.
Yeah.
Of course, because the CTR, EK CTR was never offered over here, but I'm pretty sure you can get it as an option through like Access.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
But they're still Vallejo.
Okay. Yeah, I like the red accents. It definitely pops with the white and the black.
Kind of like an ice cream sundae, the cherry that just makes everything pop out. Yeah.
And what are the specs on your TEs?
They're 15 by 8 plus 35
Okay.
on 205 50 15 Falcons.
Nice. Are these pretty hard to keep clean?
Yeah, man. Dude, like I was telling you, man, like even like last night, when I was cleaning the car up, and I was like, I gotta clean these barrels out, and to do you have to take everything out and you have to clean it up and everything. But it's so satisfying at the same time to clean it because you're just so like, it's almost like an ASMR because you're seeing all the dust and all the grind come off of there. You're like, oh, this is kind of dope. So you just kind of get like a bit of like a satisfaction doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, one thing I want to say really quick is that not a lot of people rock center caps.
Yeah.
It's very rare that people do rock center caps.
Yeah.
The ones that do, pulls it off just perfect.
Yeah, my homeboy Cam, he's a pretty well-known cat up here. He's got a gold hatch, and he's pretty well-known. He was like telling me, dude, you should put center caps on these because he's the one that I got these from a friend of mine, and he was kind of the middleman to help me get these wheels, and he was like, dude, you should put some center caps on it. I was like, why? He's all, just put center caps on it. And he had like a funny joke about it. I can't remember what it was, but anyways, he convinced me to do it. So I was like, all right, so I'll throw the center caps on there because I know traditionally they don't like to rock center caps, and so it was just one of those things where I was like, all right, fine, why not? No, all people do it, I'll do it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
So another thing I want to look at too is this fender cutout. So you made this out of?
Yeah. So the company that's around here locally, they're called ProTech Composites, and they do like drones, they do wallets, they do actually like pocket knives and stuff. They do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Go karts and whatnot. And I had found out that they were local, and because I was looking for a composite company that did this, and I couldn't find anybody. And then I think I ran across them. I don't remember how exactly.
Yeah.
I think I just looked them up on Google, and I walked in there, and I was just like, they're gonna kick me out here, dude. They're gonna be like, get out of here, dude. What are you doing? So I went in there. I talked to the lady. I was like, hey, do you guys have scraps from any of your projects? They're like, go in the back and pick your poison, man. So that's what I did.
Oh, wow.
And they said, we'll charge you by the pound.
Yeah.
And yeah, they let me go back there and just go ham.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice little flare, because I know was it Track Life Composites that makes them?
Yeah, they actually make these. They make these right here, but at the time I was actually looking at getting a set, but me being impatient, I didn't want to wait a long time to get a set, and I was like, you know, no disrespect to Track Life, none of that at all, and it was just a time thing, and me being impatient, so it was a personal choice. But I figured if I'm going to do a rep, I got to make it. I got to kind of compensate in some sort of way, and so I added this, and plus I see these a lot like on Supras and like, you know, a lot of like the GT cars. Yeah. And I was like, I want to do that, and I don't see a whole lot of people that do that. I think Track Life actually makes a cover now that has gills. Oh. My buddy actually has it, and so I was like, but I got to do something with my funk in it. You know what I'm saying?
Give it a little flare.
Yeah.
One thing that's cool is these fender flares.
Yeah. I got the idea from the, what was it, the C7 Corvette? I think it's the C6 Corvette. Or they had these on one of their Z06s. Okay. And I got the idea from there, and I was like, oh no, you know, I'll try it out. And these come with like a weird perforation on them. Yeah. And I had to sand it down, but they're super sensitive to like sanding, so you have to use almost like a Scotch-Brite pad, kind of like grade, maybe something a little bit more aggressive. But if you get too aggressive on it, it just gouges it. Oh, I see. So it took me forever to sand them down smooth. Yeah. And then I worked for an industrial coatings company for paint and for automotive and marine, and we do aviation now too. And so I used to use the trim black that they use from the factory. Oh, and and just made it work. And I was gonna have it go all one piece, but I kind of wanted that. What's that company? Is it Jay's or is it? I don't know if it's Jay's. That has like the two-piece kind of piece. Yeah. And I kind of wanted to do that kind of bit.
That's where I kind of got that idea with that.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I was gonna just have it all one piece, all unison, but I was like, nah, dude, I gotta do something a little different. So I went in and did it, and I messed up 3 sets actually. Bad. Yeah, dude, it was bad. I actually I messed up the second set, and I had to go for a walk. I was so upset. Oh, I bet. But yeah, I finally got it done. Yeah. Once I done, the other side was cake. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, I've always felt that 4-doors are very slept on.
They are.
But everyone that builds them, they have their own personality with the car.
It's an if you know, you know thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I saw one in Puerto Rico. It was white. It had SAR front and rear bumpers, and it had like a forest green the T37s. It looks so proper. It was sick. And even if it's automatic, dude, still a good car. So what do we else have? What else do we have going on with brakes and suspension?
Suspension is actually one of my least favorite things about this car. Just because it's so old. Okay. I mean, we're talking like first generation Megan coilovers, Megan coils. Yeah. Like back in the day stuff, and what was it? Takiko whites. Oh wow. Shocks, yeah. So they're adjustable. So that actually helps out because it's a good street setup. In fact, that's what this car is mainly meant for. I have taken this out to the track, but not aggressively because I was out at PIR. Yeah. And they allowed what's called a tour lapse, and so you just go out there, you can go like 70%, but like I was going ham out there. I was like, they can't see me, so I went to the back straight, 130, just back there, just freaking goosing it. Yeah. And but no, it's okay. The brakes in the front, there's still drums in the rear. The front is very Frankenstein, so it's a GSR spindle with a Mini Cooper rudder. Okay. And CRV caliper. Oh wow. So it's the poor man's Type R brakes. Yeah. And so It's a good setup, but it's solid. It really is.
Yeah.
And it gets the job done. It's tried and true. I would like to upgrade to the Wildwoods.
Okay.
Or my dream brakes of all time are Project Move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But those are.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's a lot of savings.
But yeah, it's that's the whole game though, dude. It's time and money, man. It's just time and money. So
the projects never end, as most of us say.
Exactly. You know, somebody once said, a tuner from back in the day said, whoever tells you that your project is done is full of it.
The biggest lie ever.
They're full of it, dude. So it's just stop lying to yourself. It's never over. You always nitpick, and you are the biggest critic of your car.
Oh, always.
Always. There's always something. I mean, you know every imperfection, every flaw, everything that you know is hidden that a lot of people can't see, but you know it's there. And even though like it will like be pleasing to everybody that sees it, you're still like, I know something you don't know, and it's there, dude. And it's just like, please don't look too hard,
right?
Like
it's like having that one little insecurity. You're like,
exactly. You know, it's like going to prom night with a pimple on your forehead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, so but yeah, it's and then the rear, like I said, is drum.
Okay.
But you know, CTR front and rear sway bars, that helps out. Honestly, I think the reason why this car handles so well for as is because it is a sedan. They say the sedans are a little bit more rigid than the coupes and the hatches. That's just from what I've read. But the tires and the sway bars and the wheels, I think honestly are what makes this car handle. The suspension,
Yeah. I also heard that 4-doors are a little bit lighter compared to the hatch.
Yeah, and that's funny you say that because my buddy was actually really shocked because he has an EM1 and it weighs less than his car by almost 200 and something pounds. And I just weighed this car without me in it with a full tank of gas. And this is currently because I have no seats on there, and it's everything that's pretty much that is not needed is taken out.
Okay.
And I waited at a truck station when I was on my way up to Weekfest actually.
Okay.
And the car tipped the scale at 3,440 pounds.
Oh, dang.
So yeah,
okay.
And that's with a full tank of gas. That's out without my bare butt inside of it, but yeah, it's nimble, dude, for what it is. And even with me inside of it, it does really well. It does really well. So I can imagine if it's actually quarter balanced.
Yeah.
Has a really good suspension coils on it. So which is something I would like to do. I would like to do maybe like buddy clubs.
Okay.
Or what's the other one? S1s, I believe.
Yeah.
S1s. I heard a lot of good things about those guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's a lot of new companies out in the market, and I've had buddies go from functioning forms. I think the OG ones are the OG functioning forms.
Yeah.
People love them, especially guys like to slam their car.
Yeah.
And then teen, you know, their name
Always
just goes forever.
Ground controls.
Yeah.
You know, GCs.
A lot of guys
OG
would run ground controls with
Coney
yellows.
Yeah.
That's always been the
solid.
perfect. Yeah.
Tried and true.
Yeah.
100%. It's been around since the late 90s or early 2000s, so there's a reason why people still run it.
Yeah, it's a cheap and affordable.
And you can it's so customable, you know what I'm saying? So you can, it's timeless.
Heck yeah. So let's go into the back. One thing that really stood out to me was the bumper cutouts and then the tail lights.
Yes.
So I'm gonna assume it's from Japan. What's the rear end, like a taillight conversion?
So actually, to my knowledge, and I mean, don't quote me on this, but I don't think the EL or the Damani. I think Damani does. But I'm not sure if the EL is over in Japan, but this is from Canada.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's I guess you can kind of say it's EDM.
Yeah.
So it's I bought this from my old buddy of mine who had a sedan too, and unfortunately it got into a wreck. And he was like, "Hey, dude, I got this for you. You know, come get it. I'll give you a good price on it." And I couldn't sleep on it, and so I was like, "All right, I'm doing this." And so I got it, and then my buddy Shorty painted it for me, and and then I just did kind of like a makeshift sort of like custom fog light with this thing. So what I did was I deleted the rear backup light, and I took out the filter lens inside there, and put a red LED in there. And it's funny because like I tried to run LEDs in this car. I try to keep it like kind of like traditional, but to make it nice and bright, I have an LED inside here, and it works good. It looks great at night. And then I put this block off right here because if I didn't, it kind of fades out and it kind of looks kind of blotchy. It doesn't look good. So I just chose something that looked aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
So the bumper, I did that because I was bored.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks good though.
I was bored one night, and I just was looking online, and I see people that do it, but some of the people I've seen that have done it, it looks, no, I'm not trying to throw shade on them, it just doesn't look like there was time put into it, you know what I'm saying? So I went and checked out a few videos on Instagram, and I came across Team Sally Racing, and she did it on her hatch, and I was like impressed because she used a construction's laser level.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that's what I used to map everything out.
Oh.
And that's how I got it all nice and symmetrical,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And went ahead and I just, went ham at it, and I got it in the first shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was actually really surprised. And like I said, I got the balances on here too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are these OEM?
No, these are aftermarket.
Okay.
And it's funny because when I ordered these, just to be very honest, I ordered these for a 992,000, and they're different. The bumpers are different on those.
Okay.
They don't go in like this. They kind of go out like that. And so I had to take a heat gun and manipulate them to make them work. But I made them work.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And I was too lazy to take them back on eBay because I didn't want to go through the process of it. I've had these on there for years.
Good old eBay.
And then I added this right here because it looked good. It was nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like all like choppy.
Yeah.
But me being me, and just like you said, we're our worst critics towards the cars.
Oh, city.
And I just went ahead and I just put these on there because I was like, you know what, it looks good.
Yeah. What I've seen is some guys that have SAR bumpers, it's hard to find the actual moldings.
Yeah.
And I think in Japan they actually cut out the actual where the molding would go.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that as a guide.
Yeah.
And it works out. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And that was actually the thing was I actually based these same size cutouts as the moldings.
Oh.
Yeah, I used actually the front molding that was on the front fender, the little one.
Yeah.
And I used that as a guide, and that was like, I'm gonna be making the same stuff. However, now that I've done this, is my first time ever doing this. If I want to do another one, I want to do something a little bit smaller.
Okay.
And I liked how I did go around, but at the same time, it was so hard to make it symmetrical that way instead as opposed to just having it flat face like right here.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'm happy with it overall, man.
Yeah.
I can't really knock it really.
Yeah.
It's my first go.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it looks good, man. The one thing also stood out to is the heat shield.
Yeah, this is actually my second one that I've done. I go to the hardware store and I just picked up some aluminum stock and this it's very pliable.
Okay.
So, but the first one I actually did was a lot thicker, and this is so ghetto, dude. Like I couldn't bend it that well, so I just got a heat gun, and I got a MAP gas torch, and I heated it up really, really high, to where it was pliable. But I put on like some welder gloves, and this is like so, like I said, this is ghetto. I got like an empty bottle of like a sprayway glass cleaner.
Oh wow.
To kind of give me that shape that I needed to bend it.
Okay.
And I was like, I am literally putting heat on a can right now. I'm gonna blow my hand off, right? So no, it worked out. I have my fingers obviously, but but this one right here was a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it gives it a different touch, dude. And it actually, a lot of people have asked me like, oh, do you actually need it? Do you actually put out heat? Well, I had to put heat tape underneath here actually because it did melt my bumper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Makes sense. One thing that also stood out to me earlier was this Ferio, the rear taillight.
Yeah. I'll turn it on for you.
That's sick.
So yeah, it just I couldn't source a real one, so I made my own.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
That's dope. And it's the same font.
Same font. I used a green plexiglass filter.
Yeah.
That I use for like studio lights.
Okay.
And I just cut it out and
sick.
mapped it out to finish on that.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love about a lot of people's builds is they put their own little flair.
Yeah.
And it's like you would think you could just buy it.
Yeah, I actually have people that ask me about that all the time, like, oh, where'd you get this or where'd you get that at? And it's like, especially with like the fenders, like the carbon piece that the gill light put on there, like, oh, where'd you get that at? I want to get one. I'm like, I made that.
Oh, sick.
Even the shifter center console, like, where'd you get that? I made it.
Oh, nice.
It's just like I'm too stubborn. Like sometimes I want to make it.
Yeah. And then here's the fog light.
Yeah.
That you said.
At nighttime, it's way more luminant.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope though, because I know for EG and EK they have the cutout that goes into the EK DC2.
Right.
The cutout goes in the bumper.
Right.
And for EG it's the inner light.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the EG one. My buddy Rob has the EG one, It looks pretty sick. I used to not think, how you can't even see it, but then he turned it on when I was like, dude, that is bright.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, it has its own uniqueness to it, and it's definitely different. And I get a lot. I've never actually gotten negative shade for this car.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I've always welcomed it.
Yeah.
Because I'm that kind of guy that takes criticism, and I used to suck at it. But like, I'm always welcome to hear people's opinions. That's like even when I go like at shows, when I would show that at Week Fest, I would stand in the back and I would act like this is not my car, and just let people and I would like to hear them. I'm like, dang, this is a pretty like cool car, huh?
Yeah.
You know, just kind of play the role.
Yeah.
And I would hear. I'm expecting to hear somebody just to pick it apart, dude, and because I pick it apart, and I mean, I'm so harsh on this car sometimes. But I'm actually here. I hear good feedback. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm actually doing something right.
Yeah, it's very humbling to hear.
It is
positive.
Yeah,
it's comments about your build.
Yeah, you know, and it just makes you feel like you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
It makes you not only with just like the car itself, but with just within life. Like it makes you realize, okay, like I'm not doing as bad as I'm beating myself up that I am.
Yeah.
I mean, the car's going well.
Yeah.
I have a good direction with it, and that means also my life is also seems like it's going in a positive direction. So it's very humbling, like you said.
Yeah. Definitely rewarding too.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. All right. So interior wise, what do we have going on?
Interior wise, it's not too vanilla. It's functional. I deleted the rear seats just because nobody ever sits back there anymore.
Oh, sick. And that's probably
carbon.
Piece of carbon
Yep.
that you sourced.
Yeah, I sourced it. And I went in there and I was like, hey, what's the biggest piece of slab you got?
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know. The guy's like very like he's very dry personality, so he's just like, I don't know, go look over there. And like he's not being like mean about it. He's just like, that's just who he is. But he's like, oh, just go look over there. And I go look in the corner and I'm finding slabs like half the size of my car.
Oh dang.
Yeah, because they do a lot of CAD and CNC and stuff like that for like drones. But he's like, I was like, well, what do you want for this one? And he's all, well, I'm having a pretty good day today, man. He says, so if you want to, just go ahead, just take it. And I was like,
say less.
because they charge it by the pound, dude. And I'm like, all right, dude. And it's like, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I was like, are you sure? He's like, get out of here before I change my mind. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went in and just cut it out. I use cardboard. Everything I do with carbon on here, I go to like kindergarten stage and like just get like the construction paper and the scissors, and I go back to being a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did with that. Delete the rear seat, just like I said, nobody sits back there. My nephew's grown up now, so he used to sit back there when I would take him around, but he's grown up now, he doesn't need to be back there, so I was like, all right, seat's gone. I still have it though. It's still capable to carry all the seats and the seatbelt still. Okay. And then the front, 95 GSR confettis. Okay. And then steering wheel is a Momo Monte Carlo with a spoon horn button.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and then a CRV cluster with a carbon bezel.
Oh, nice.
And then
if you wouldn't have told me that, I wouldn't have known. I just thought it was like
yeah, it blends in. There's so much dark in this car. There's like so many black pieces in the car. So there's a lot of things that blend in. Like you'd have to like really look to actually notice it. And then my favorite and a lot of people's favorite is the center console. And it's just a hybrid shifter. And then when I was in Australia, I picked up that Jay's badge when I was over at shout out to Elusive Racing, or excuse me, not Elusive, on the run racing for hooking me up with that.
That's sick, man.
And the carbon piece, I got the idea just because, like, you know, like the gated shifters like on Ferraris.
Yeah.
Kind of like the inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. You don't see that too often.
No. By far, that was probably the most tedious job I had to do with the carbon, because having to figure out the throw, because hitting the wall. So like, I went through hella cardboard to try to figure this out, and finally nailed it. And it's funny now because like I want to make it tighter. But I'm happy with it. I get a lot of compliments on it. I mean, a lot of people like to expose the shifter, and that's cool. But I just wanted something a little different. Yeah.
Difference always nice.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed really quick is your mirror says it can't rain all the time.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite quotes.
So does it, speaking like in the terminology of here in Washington, how often does it rain?
Yeah, it rains a lot here. I mean, We're actually having a pretty good summer so far, but we get like 6 months of rain, and on top of that, it's very bipolar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very, very bipolar. And like I said, the homies up in Seattle, they already know too, because it's even more prevalent up there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's my favorite quote. One of my favorite quotes from the movie The Crow.
Okay.
And it's just can't rain all the time. It just means that you're gonna have bad days, and it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
But eventually the sun's gonna shine.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of my quotes. And I just don't know. A lot of people do it. Like a lot of the drift guys do it. They put the little stickers on there and stuff like that. So I was like, and I get that's another thing too. Is like I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different motorsports and different genres for this car. Like even like now, like people are starting to drift 4-doors more. Chasers and Feros.
Oh yeah.
So like the 4-door, like we talked about earlier, it's kind of like taboo, but like now I think it's become so much more accepted, as opposed to like there's more than just a coupe, there's more than just a hatch.
Yeah.
There's more than just a rag top or like a roadster like S2000 or Miata. Mm-hmm. These things any 4-door in my opinion, for some reason when they're out there just getting it, or just even just as static, they have authority. It just has authority. It's like a mobster kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it just has so much, like even when they're out there drifting, it's just like you're seeing a boat, you're seeing something like a grocery getter just getting it out there, even like a wagon, and just even as a 4-door, I mean it's not that big of a car really, I mean, but even with just knowing that there's an extra set of doors, it has presence. Nice.
Well, I love the car, what you've done on the outside interior as well.
Oh, and I also wrapped the chrome. This used to be chrome. These are usually chrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I just wrapped these.
Oh, sick. I know these are hard to find.
Yeah.
You might get lucky if you can find the actual part number.
Yeah.
Some places carry it, some don't.
And they're so fragile, too.
Oh, yeah.
They're super fragile. The clips on these, like, the one on the other side, I had to secure it with a different, like, I think I use, like, a forward clip because it's a lot more sturdier. And it's solid, because the other ones, like, one time I was driving on I-5, and the one on the other side flew off.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, shit. And I see it tumble on the side of the road on my side view mirror. I'm like, please don't run it over. Please don't run it over. They stuck to take off at pick and pull, and I can't find a good one in good condition all the time. So I saw ting, 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 and I saw it go on the side. I had to go like 2 miles down the road just to come back to the other side, and eventually got it. It was still chill, but yeah, these pieces are so fragile. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and usually when they start out black, they chip off and they become like chrome and stuff like that. It's just like this true nature comes out.
Yeah, I've seen guys that one of my homies used to put electrical tape.
Yeah, my buddy Cam told me to do the same thing. He's like, just put electrical tape on it. I'm like, I love you, dog, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I actually went out and got some vinyl.
Okay.
And some satin vinyl, and it's cool because it comes in a little like strips like that big.
Okay.
And I just went ahead and just mocked it. Getting this corner was hard.
Oh,
it's like I said, like it's like one of those things like where I'll lose patience so easily sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm done with it. But then I come back, I'm like, I got this. I can't let this defeat me.
Yeah.
And I got it like eventually. And then it's funny because once you do one side, and you go through it, and then the other side, it's like cake.
Yeah.
You know exactly what to do.
Yeah. Sick. So, I know the viewers that are watching this are gonna wonder: is it B series? Is it K series? I know what's under the hood. So, can we pop the hood? And
Absolutely.
show what's going on here? I mean, there's a little teaser here through the vented hood, but
yeah, I get a lot of peekabooers,
right?
At Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
About that, they're like, "What is it? What is it? What is it?" Kind of wanted to keep it period correct, but have a little bit of like funk.
Oh yeah, dude, an H swap.
Yeah.
This is nice. So, really quick.
Yeah.
What made you choose an H swap? Because I mean, everyone's gonna say you could have gone K, you could have gone B, because the fact that with a EK chassis, you can go from B series to K series and not cut anything.
Right.
And I mean, the H swap is just a big power plant. This is, for me,
the father of the K.
Yeah, it's nostalgic in the sense that these were the big power motors back then before K became a thing.
Yep.
So let's dive in. Like, tell me about this swap.
H swap, man. There's a story behind this swap, dude. Because I mean, this whole car's got a whole long story, but just for the sake of time.
Yeah.
I'm no stranger to H. I like when I mentioned before, when I had my 94 Honda Prelude, I grenaded the motor, trying to race a Nova, the original H23NA in it, and then I got the H22-A from Nippon Motors in Cerritos, and so like, I had that and I had fun with it, and it was a heavier car, and then I messed around with it. I didn't really do nothing to it because I couldn't afford to like actually. It was hard just to even get a DC header, It was like, and I was only 16 or 17 at the time.
Yeah.
So fast forward today, I just kind of went by with what I knew.
Okay.
In a sense, I mean, I've never owned a VTEC B series ever. Okay. I've owned B20s and LSs and stuff like that, but never VTEC B series. So I just went with it because I was like, it was cheap at the time. I got this in 2018 from HMO, and Steve hooked it up. Also got the transmission too, so it's a JDM H23A blue top.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Those are very hard. Those between the H22A and then the blue top.
Yeah.
There's a distinguishing difference between both motors.
Oh yeah. It's funny because there's a lot of different things between the blue top, red top, and black top. They're essentially the same. Yeah. But there's a lot of like small differences, and there's actually some big differences too. Like the black tops have the oil squitters on the bottom, and this one doesn't. This has a port and polish from the factory. Okay. And it's also got matted to a Cord Euro R transmission.
Oh, really?
So it's pretty. A lot of people give shade to the H series because of the long gears, but a lot of people sleep on the Cord Euro R transmission. Yeah. So it's the T2 4W transmission. It's LSD. It's very similar to USDM B16 transmission, like an SI. Okay. Very similar to that. So it's short geared. I can't remember off the top of my head where I'm at on the freeway speeds, like what RPM I'm at, but like essentially, simply, I just got to stomp on it. I'm in VTEC in 5th gear. Oh wow. Yeah. It's got torque, the LSD, and that's funny about LSD, man. Like once you experience LSD transmissions, you'll never want to drive any other transmission ever again. No, it's a night and day difference, Pretty much stock, as you see, just little upgrades. I got a Euro R intake manifold, and I did the Roscoe EGR deletes on there so it can breathe better, because all that emission stuff like that just chokes out these engines. Yeah. And then my buddy Dustin, rest in peace, man. He passed away years back, but he made the intake arm for me. Oh, sick. Yeah. One of the last. I don't know if it was exactly the last thing he made while he was still around, but still, it's very near and dear to my heart. And the custom, a lot of people call it like a box, but I think it's more of a shield because it's not completely box. It's just two sections, just the top section and the side section. Okay. And I've made so many of these. I made them in ABS and stuff like that. And I just got that because I made that because I couldn't afford a Group M. Okay. Hey. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna make my own, dude. I'm not spending like $600 on that. Yeah. So and then we move forward. Just tri-Y header, Hasport mounts. I had a original valve cover I had was green, and I was actually really known for that valve cover. And it's actually this one right here. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. And it was so I had the ANs right here. Okay. To go in the front, but I got kind of tired of the hoses, so I wanted to do something like kind of traditional, like Osaka style. So I just went with like these like basic plumbing hoses. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's what they do overseas. So I was like, I wanted to have like that look. Yeah. And I had a big, catch can back there. It was like the size of a battery, and I condensed it to a smaller one right here. Okay. What else? RDX injectors from RDX, so it puts out quite a bit of fuel. Stock inside. Internally stock. It's on Honda S300. Okay. And it's putting down, when it died on at the time, it was putting down 220 to the wheel. That's not bad. Yeah, but the torque is 181. Oh yeah, these motors are torquey. The torque is crazy on this thing, and that's why I say you just stomp on it, dude. It goes. Yeah. And I meant to put it on here, but I forgot. But I have a Jay's Racing oil cap for this, but I was cleaning, but it's okay. That'll work. What else? Comp stage 2 clutch and 11-pound flywheel, or 11 pounds or 12 pounds. I think it's 11 pounds. I don't quite remember. Light and flywheel, Walbro 255, and that's really it, man. It's all the necessary bolt-on parts for a street car. Yeah, it's just I mean, you got to call it for what it is, and some people might get mad about this, but it is a very copy and paste. But it's a conservative setup. It's a reliable setup. It's a turn the key and go.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted to, I could drive down to San Diego, see my family. I mean, I drive up to Seattle fairly frequently. In fact, I'm going up tomorrow for a car meet up there. But I don't have to worry about a lot of things that, like, opposed to, like, and no, I'm not trying to throw shade on the boosted guys or anything, but like, if I was to boost this, like, in my opinion, I would just, and from my experiences, I just don't want to deal with the problems.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So, but it's fun. It gets to the point. I have fun with it in the back roads. I cruise. I get on it every now and then. Yeah, dude, it's a fun car, man. It's so solid.
Yeah. The one thing that really stands out to me is this DC strut bar. I haven't seen one of these in so long.
So, funny story about that one. I have the rear one too. And I've only meant to buy the front one, but I accidentally bought the rear.
Oh.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, dude. And I was, all right, might as well just buy the front, dude. Might as well get have a set.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and bought it, and so because I bound it on, I was like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. And I was like, oh, and I looked at my e-receipt, and I'm like, dude, I ordered the rear, and I thought I ordered the front. So it prompted me, you know, and it worked out, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's things that you can't go against the current with. You know, you just got to go with it. So, and that's what I did.
Take the punches as they come.
Pretty much, and just and I just did like simple, like factory, like you know, zinc hardware, you know, and I took them from the interior of cars.
Oh,
that's how they're cleaner.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
So it has its own look. I mean, I would love to one day do something like crazy. Yeah. And like, I would love to do a rotisserie build one day. Oh, that's like one of my dreams. So one day we'll see.
Yeah. One thing I noticed, this motor, there's shifter cables, right?
Yeah. So yeah, the 8 series are by cable, but you can use K series shifter and cables for these. And I believe these are from a TSX. Okay. The cables themselves are from a TSX. Yeah. And I think the shifter's from a RSX.
Nice.
If I remember correctly.
That's sick.
They might be a RSX too, but I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. But yeah, it feels great, dude. I mean, a lot of people, that's another thing too, like a lot of people are asking me, are you going to do H2B? And I almost did.
Yeah.
I almost did. I was going to go with the plateless kit from Bro Racing. And then a buddy of mine back east, he was like, don't waste your time, man. Just get this transmission the Euro R. He says, you won't regret it. You won't have to worry about doing the butchering that you have to do for H2B. And like I said, I have a lot of respect for H2B guys. H2B guys, those things, they rip. They do. Yeah. But I just wanted to do the minimal amount. I just want to take the path of least resistance. Yeah. So, and to make it simple, you know, because you have to do some grinding and some cutting to do H2B. Yeah. And whatnot, you know, and this actually sits lower and slightly further back than H2B. H2B sits up a little higher. In fact, if you want to see how tight the swap is.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
That's like right. That's close.
Yeah, I mean that's credit card, pretty much.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you know, and when we put my buddy Tyler, shout out to him, my brother from another mother. He did this swap for me, and I helped out when I could. And I got like these like cheap mounts from the beginning, and it fit, but like it was such a. If the motor had like an actual like heartbeat to it, like it would be like, dude, I'm super uncomfortable inside here right now.
It's a tight squeeze.
It's like, dude, get me out of here.
Yeah.
And then I got the Hasports, boop, right in.
Nice.
We did break about 4 or 5 IAC valve sensors clips on there to get it in. Because yeah, it's in there, man. It's a tight fit, and EKs have big bays, but that was a tight fit, man. But it sits, it's solid.
Yeah, it looks like it's meant to be here, honestly.
From far away, I've had people tell me, oh, is that a B18 or is that a B16? And at a glance from far away, I can see that because it sits like one, but you know, once you see the big Doc VSAG,
that's the first giveaway.
Yeah, that gives it away right there. You know, that's and how big is, and the valve covers on the B series are a little bit smaller, but like these are longer.
Massive. Yeah.
But I mean, this gives it away.
Yeah, easily.
And then also, that's one of the cool thing about being an H series guy, is that your alternator's right here. Oh
yeah, literally right up front. Sick.
Yeah. Instead of being back here.
Yeah.
And it's just pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
it looks good.
Yeah, and I get a lot of compliments on it, and like I told you earlier, like I like to go to shows and like I like to let people critique it and like to actually pretend it's actually not my car.
Yeah.
because I think it's good to be humbled that way.
Definitely.
And I'm so glad about this hood too, because this thing puts out so much heat, man.
Oh, I bet.
And just this thing, when I'm at a stoplight, I can just see the wave coming out of this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and it's actually about 4 degrees cooler.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
now. Yeah.
That's cool. So, is there any other changes in the future you plan on doing with the car, exterior, interior, motor-wise?
I'm at a bit of a crossroads with this car, man. Like I'm not necessarily content with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's always room for improvement. I've had offers for this car. I've had some pretty good offers for this car.
Yeah.
And I turned them down, and mainly because morally, I have such an anatomy with this car that's connected to me.
Yeah.
And in a way, this car helped me out get through so many dark times. Like I was telling you, like I used to be like almost 600 pounds, and this car actually helped me. Get through some dark times.
That's
so, and a lot of people that I've met, the people that are like, that are close and dearest to me, are because of this car.
That's dope.
Yeah. But as far as plans, I like to maybe repaint it, respray it.
Okay.
Yeah. Take out the bay, take out the engine, redo the bay.
Yeah.
Possibly go K-swap. But I'm like, people. I've actually put a poll out and asked people like, hey, should I go K or keep it H? And I thought I was gonna get like on Instagram a lot of percentage of like K, but it was like neck and neck, man.
Really?
Yeah, and I was actually surprised about seeing that, because I thought it was gonna be like 97% K and like 5% H, and it was like neck and neck, dude. And there was a lot of polls on it. I was like,
yeah,
dang, do you guys gotta make it that hard for me? It's just like, but no, I would love to go do a K just because, man. Yeah. And it's not necessarily because of a trend, but I just like the performance levels that you can get out of a K. I mean, you can get a lot out of these, but dude, Ks just react so well to tunes.
Yeah.
They just, the things that I did to this, as far as just the basic bolt-ons, doesn't even match to what a K gets. I mean, this does to a degree, but like they just react so well to tunes. But I don't know, man. Like there's always that part of me that tells me, just keep it H, bro. They're still affordable too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty affordable.
Yeah.
Because I think I've seen some pop around for at least $2 or $3 grand.
Yeah, for a full swap. I got this in 2018 prices. I got this for March Madness for $899.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is back in 2018 though. 2018. So before the pandemic, before all the prices just skyrocketed. Yeah. And Steve's such a good man. Shout out to Steve at HMO. He was like, dude, I'll have it at your doorstep. And sure did, man.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, man. The build looks incredible. Like again, every car has its theme, whether it's street car, show car, track car. I definitely get the street car, track car vibes.
Yeah.
And it looks great. I love what you did with the mirrors. It kind of contrasts with the red to make it pop out. And even the red on the front of the lip. I wouldn't change a thing. One thing I did notice was your mirror.
Oh yeah, the zoom mirror. Yeah. I just picked that up.
That's sick.
Yeah, shout out to Renegade Motorsports, man.
Yeah.
Here locally, I don't know if you've ever heard of them before. Yeah, Renegade.
They make some good stuff.
Dude, those guys are getting serious.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the composite things that they're doing now, all their in-house designs, they come from just such a small, just humble shop to like where they're at now. It's their facility is just,
and the quality.
Yeah, it's bar none. It's like I mean. The guy that runs it, I can tell he's just on an OCD level that's just out of the freaking area code, man. So, but yeah, I picked it up Zoom mirror. I had a local meet there, and I've been wanting to get one for a while, and went ahead and got one. So yeah, and I love it. It's like it's a condensed version of, remember the old Wink mirrors?
Yes.
It's a condensed version of that into this, so that way you have the same view. But like without having this massive bar in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to have one of those one time, and when I was bigger, I used to hit my head on the thing all the time. Actually, when I get in my car, because I have to adjust my butt to get in.
Oh yeah.
And I would smack my head on it all the time. But so yeah, it's actually a nice touch. And I got white because I was like, why not? I was gonna get red.
Okay.
But I was like, that's a little too much. But I was like, white, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Again, the build I love the build. Thank you for actually applying.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate all that you do. Coming out here, making the time, experiencing our lovely overcast weather.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we didn't get kicked out.
Right?
Yeah.
We did take a chance coming here.
Yeah.
But again, I want to thank you for taking
Yeah,
time.
man. I appreciate
and,
it.
We flew out here to make it a vacation, but also to feature your car.
Yeah, man.
Any shout outs that you want to do before we end here?
Absolutely. God. There's a lot, man, but I'll condense it down. For one, thank you, Tyler Herman. He's the guy that did the swap for this car. He took time out of his busy life and work and away from his family to do this, and it wasn't easy. Again, this guy's experienced, and he knocked it out. Definitely to my folks. My folks are very supportive of this as well, of my madness. Everybody from Backyard Boogie to Now I'm Saying up north to Chelsea at all of here. Shout out to my good friend Melissa in Australia for just always helping me keep the passion to keep going forward, and folks like you, man, to really highlight our passions, man. And it's just really nice to have somebody like you to really, and thank you for taking the time.
Oh yeah.
And and you're out of your life and away from your partner to do this, and so to really put it down, to condense it down, those are my shout outs right there. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And if I was to give advice to anybody that's wanting to build a Honda or just any car, have sense when you do it, and build a car from the inside out.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Get all the boring stuff done first.
Yeah.
And then do the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, keep having fun.
Heck yeah. Well, again, man, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
it so
No
much.
problem, dog.
Heck yeah. Man.
No problem, brother. Appreciate you, dog.
Anytime,
so
bro.
much, man.
We'll
Enjoy yourself.
Next time we come to Washington, I'll hit you up.
Let me know when you guys get back home safe.
Okay.
All right, man.
Are you gonna come back around this way?
Yeah, I can.
I'll get one more photo over here. All right.